Okay, y'all, I'm back again. It's Martina here with y'all with another video. This one's more of a rant, I guess you would say. One thing I've been noticing lately is that it just seems like since, it's been hot outside, people have just lost their mind. And people, when I say people, I mean women around here locally. Young girls, young women, whatever you'd like to call them. I don't really understand why people think that it's okay to come out of the house looking like you're going to audition for a Uncle Luke video, a Motley Crue video, I don't know. And I'm not just talking about coming out of the house to go to the club or the beach or to go out at night. I mean, that's perfectly fine, but it seems like a lot of people don't seem to realize, there's an appropriate place and a time for everything. What actually set this whole thing off was actually two things. A few months ago, I went to my cousin's, not my cousin, but I'm making up stuff. Now, I went to my brother-in-law. He graduated from high school, and I went to his graduation, and it just seemed like all the girls were just like naked. I mean, this is a class. I mean, it's not like a banquet or something, but it's a graduation. You don't come wearing, your pasties and your thong. I came wearing some dress pants. I think I had on like a nice cardigan and like a tank top under there, like a nice blouse or something. I don't know, but I looked good. It was like business casual, something like that, with my nice little summer sandals on. I didn't have on a suit or nothing like that, but you know what I mean. I came looking decent for the the event. But what I don't get is why everybody else came naked. I mean, and it wasn't just like one or two. It wasn't just black or white. It was all the girls, all races, all economic levels. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting a little dry throat here. But I just don't get it. I mean, it's hot outside. It's really hot outside. But at the same time, that doesn't give people the excuse to the right to just what? I guess you have the right to do whatever you want to do. But it doesn't give you, I just don't understand why hot equals I need to walk out of the house with coochie cutters on and a crop top to go to a graduation. Now, like I said before, I understand if you're going to the club, the beach, you're going out for a sexy night out on the town, night out, not daytime or not Sunday afternoon out. But I mean, I've seen this, and not just at that graduation. I've seen girls, I've seen them at church, which is, down south, we're very conservative, especially when it comes to church. I even heard back in, a lot of people are just now allowing some shoulder out, and that's not all this area. I'm just talking about like shoulder. Some people that might offend them, which I'm not offended by shoulder at church, but I don't understand why people think it's okay to come to church with literally. Let me just stand back. The girl who was at church, and she was actually a part of the ministry. She was up there, in the pulpit. She had on a shirt that came down to about right there. I saw a lot of cleavage, and it was like a sundress, and it was like a halter back. And then she turned around, and it was dipped all the way. You can't see what I'm talking about, people, but all the way down to like pretty much the bottom of her back. Her whole back was out, and it wasn't really necessarily that skanky of an outfit for going out or something. It was normal, but for church, when you're trying to like minister to people, it's just a bit distracting. Like, how can you tell me, Jesus, and then I'm looking up and I'm, all this is going on, and it's just like it's distracting. It is not necessary in church. You're there to help people get the word, and if your boobies are bouncing and you have on some cleavage, that's distracting. I don't care who you are. So I don't really see that being too appropriate, and I really don't know why you would wear that to church. I don't understand. Also, another thing that I noticed is that I was driving through the local university, or walking through the other day. Well, combination of walking and driving. I drove, then I parked and walked on campus, but whatever. And I noticed that it's like the first week of school, people are hot out. They're just trying to look for a new man or something. I don't know. I'm not single and lonely, so I don't know, how that works. But it just looked really desperate. These girls, when I'm talking about they were naked. Like I said, it is hot down here in the south, Sometimes it'll be like 100 degrees. It hadn't been 100 degrees lately, though. But these girls going to class, this is a, you know, a learning setting, a learning environment. You're gonna come to class with all that, your chest out. All these girls had on mini skirts, tight dresses, Daisy Dukes. I mean, I saw more butt cheeks than I would want to see in my lifetime just walking around for 5 minutes. And it was the majority of the women. And like I said, it's all races, all classes. It's not just like the poor, the black, the white, the, you know, whatever. It's all the girls. And I just don't get it. I don't see how they feel comfortable just, you know, walking around like that with getting that kind of attention. Because I know me, like, I will dress up, dress sexy or whatever if I'm going somewhere with my husband at night. Like if we're going to dinner or if we're going out with friends. I don't go anywhere without him, you know, doing it up like that. That's just out of order, first off. But I mean, I'm guessing these girls are probably single and looking for a man. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only way I think they would walk out of the house looking like that, is if they probably want the attention they're going to get. And they probably know they're going to get some negative sexual attraction attention. If I were single and looking for a man, I just don't think I would take that approach. I think that, you know, it's fine to be cute, fine to be sexy, but there's a right place and the right time. In the classroom, put some clothes on. Don't go in there with your butt cheeks hanging out. It's just nasty. Nobody wants to see that, and maybe some guys want to see it, but trust me, those aren't the kind of guys you want to be with, because if they see you looking like that and that's all they want from you, that's all they're going to want from you is your body and whatever else. They're not like, oh, you know, she looks like a respectable girl. It's like, oh no, I want to hit that tonight, and she looks like she will let me do it. Look at the way she's dressed. So girls, ladies, whoever, if you're dressing like that, just like, I mean, this is like 9, 10 in the morning. It's like 10 a.m. Who walks around outside at 10 a.m. with their butt cheeks hanging out with Daisy Dukes with baby oil on their cheeks? Like, I mean, I'm telling y'all, these girls, this may sound exaggerated or whatever, but these girls were like, really, I mean, like, really trying to go for the attention. Glitter, whatever it took to glisten up the girls up top and glisten up the butt cheeks. I mean, they were like going for it. I'm talking about hooker heels and everything. It was really pathetic. And I mean, I mean, I'm not an old person. I'm only 25. But I just kind of feel like maybe it was the way that I was raised. Maybe it's just the people I used to hang out with. But I don't know. These girls nowadays, they just seem too desperate, like, for attention, and the wrong kind of attention. And it's not just me, because, you know, I went, like, when I saw this stuff happening at the graduation and, like, on campus the other day, I did a Facebook status update about it, and people were like, yeah, you know, I've been seeing it too. Like, it's everywhere. I don't know what's wrong with these girls. I don't know. Apparently it's in to look like a video hoe. That's what they call those girls. Girls who walk around like that, that's what they look like. They don't look like they're going to class to get an education. They look like they're going to the corner. So, I don't know. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being real, because me personally, I wouldn't wear those kind of shorts or shorts that short just to the class. I mean, I just wouldn't do that. I wear shorts around the house cleaning up. And I know those same shorts I wear cleaning and just lounging, my husband, he would not be happy if I wore them out in public. I'm just saying, y'all. I know I look good. So I'm not hating on these girls, because if I wanted to go out with my butt cheeks out, I would probably get way too much unwanted attention. Keyword unwanted, because those aren't the kind of compliments that a girl should want anyway, especially from a stranger. I mean, who is he to you? And I think it's really sad that a lot of women get their confidence, especially these young women, get their confidence from carrying themselves like that and getting that, you know, attention from guys who don't want anything from them but that one thing, because that's how they see you present yourself. They're not going to think, oh, she's a respectable girl. They're going to look at you and go, oh, okay, she might be easy. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is it like this in your area? Do girls just, is this like the new thing? Is it like, yes, we can be naked? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know. You let me know. What do you think? What are your views on girls who walk around like this? And like I said, it's not, I'm not talking about girls who are going out to the club. If you're going out, you know, for a sexy date with your man, if you're going to the beach, you're supposed to be like that at the beach. It's hot. You know, you're getting in the water. You're going to be wearing, you know, you don't want to go in jogging pants to the beach. But I'm talking about girls who go to church, girls who go to school, girls who just, I don't know, girls who go to nice places like graduations and things like that where you need to look a little more presentable. Places where you're not supposed to be looking like you're going to a music video shoot, basically. So let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that women who dress like this have maybe some self-esteem problems? Maybe they're trying to get some attention some kind of way? I don't know. Let me know. So subscribe, rate, comment, and thanks for taking the time out to watch my video. Take care. Bye-bye.